Doesn't look like it, but it is a warm one today. 28, am I right? 28? I've got long pants on. Oof, dumb. Wait a second. What of it? Yo mate, what up? Welcome to the lawn tip vid. Now I thought it would be a good opportunity to do a lawn striping video today because my lawn is overgrown and it's nice and green now. Check it out. She's nice and long. So today I'm going to show you how lawn stripes work, how to do them, and basically just do a little run through of how I like to stripe lawn, stripe lawn, stripe my lawn. Bit of a bummer, the conditions aren't the best for striping my lawn because the sun is not out. And it makes your stripes more defined and easy to see if the sun is out. But we're still going to go anyway. The sun will come out later and I'll show you a bit of a view of the stripes when they're done. But let's just get into it, boy. Now you don't need a cylinder mower or a real mower to actually get those grass blades to lay over and stripe your lawn. I've actually got a little roller here on my mower here that I made. Did a video ages ago on that. So that's my roller there that I've made. It works pretty well. So that sucker's just got some rocks in it and it basically just rolls the grass blades over. Now I've got a real mower here as well. There it is just there. That's a good machine. The reason I don't use it is because I've got tall fescue and I cut it about 3.5 inches. So what, 75 mil? That's a bit more than that, a bit over 75 mil. 3.5 would be 80 something mil. So I can't use this thing because this thing, the max height it gets to is about, I think on this one it's about 20 mil, maybe 25, I'm not sure, an inch, it'll be an inch, so it'll be 25 mil. And how it works with this one's got a front roller and a back roller as well. That actually helps to roll the grass blades over. So we use things like that on the golf course. We use also ones we ride on as well, which are handy as we do the golf greens and the fairways and the banks and tees with those. But you can also do it with your rotary mower like I did with this DIY striper that I've made just there. Right, let's just get straight into it. I'll mow my lawn and show you how this sucker works. Let's go! Always remember checking your footy sick beats before you start mowing. As you can see, my grass was really long. Oh damn. Look at that. Alrighty, so when you're striping your lawn, you got to make sure you do an edge pass around the outside. Now I'll show you why. It's because you can actually turn around a lot easier and minimize the look of those passes looking a bit dodgy at the end of them. So it sort of erases that turnaround point that you have at the end as well. And it just makes it easy so you don't hit your walls or your fences or anything like that. Makes it easier just to turn around. Now to keep your stripes nice and straight, it's easier just to start in one corner and make a really small stripe and then go off that back and forth and back and forth. Sometimes I just like to look at a point and look straight at it and then just walk. And you normally generally get a pretty straight stripe if you do that. Because I know sometimes at work when you're cutting big areas, you can't actually go off a little area, you have to cut a massive straight stripe. So you've got to look straight ahead and keep focus on a point and just go straight towards that. And I do that here when I'm doing these diagonal stripes as well. Otherwise, yeah, start in a little area, start small and just go back and forth and back and forth, or go against the fence line and keep parallel to that and you'll keep pretty straight stripes. Now if you do make a mistake, it's pretty easy to fix it up. You just go over your stripe again and just line it up so it's looking nice and straight. Also, when you get to the end of each run, make sure you line up your mower so it's really straight. If you're a little bit off on an angle, you find you'll have to adjust all the way through on your runs. So make sure you always set up before you get going. Right, here's some better stripes with the sun out. So light stripes, bam, that way, dark stripes towards us. And the reason for that is because when the sun comes and hits the grass blades, it actually reflects off them, and that's how it disperses that sort of light. I don't even know if disperse is what the right word is, but it's just how the sun reflects off the grass blades. So basically, how it works is the grass blades that are nice and light are the ones that are facing away from us, and the ones that are dark, they're the ones that are facing towards us. So if we go from a side-on angle, these are the darker stripes and they are slightly laying this way. These are the lighter stripes here, and they are slightly lying that way. So the longer your grass is, the more likely the stripes are going to show up a lot easier as well. Now you can do it with shortcut turf. We do it at work on the golf greens. We use cylinder mowers and they're quite a bit heavier as well. The rollers are heavier on them. So it still works. You just got to have a greener lawn, and it's got to be obviously nice and thick as well to get those stripes nice and defined. Every time you stripe your lawn too, make sure you go in different directions, because over time if you keep walking in the same directions, I know it'll make your stripes look nice and defined and easy to see, and they probably won't disappear during the week, but you'll find you start to get ruts in your lawn, and your lawn will actually start to just face that way continuously. You do want to push them in different directions just to keep your lawn a little bit healthier. I mean, it's not going to promote growth sideways unless you've got running grass, but really got to be careful with doing it the same way every time, because you create those ruts in the ground and it'll just make an uneven surface in your lawn, which you don't want. Let's just have a look at a couple of different angles of my stripes.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Not so wow. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like my videos. Chuck a like down there if you feel so inclined, and you have a good week.